So now we turn our attention from the mean, the arithmetic mean, which most of you are very familiar with, to the median. Now you might not have realized it, but you've heard median, well, if you've ever listened to any kind of news report, if they talk about the median income or the median housing price, right? So what is the median then? So we're going to find the median first by hand, and then we're going to find it in other ways as well. Aha. So we start with the data set that we already had for example 1, and we're going to find it by hand. So the first thing it says to do is arrange the data in ascending order. Now I have it in ascending order right down here, but let me show you how I do that with Excel. So if I go to Excel, I can click, so see how I turn my cursor into a downward arrow if I let it hover near the A? So if I click and then I go to data, A to Z, and there it is. It sorts it in ascending order. Z to A, by the way, is descending order. A to Z is ascending order. Cool. All right. Let me go back to StatCrunch real quick. If I go to data, I know there's a way to do it in here as well. I believe it's transform data, but we don't have to worry about it because you can, oh, there it is, sort column, rank the columns, etc. So you can sort that. And there it is. Oops, close. So they sorted it for you right there. Cool. All right. So now that I have them sorted, and then all I did was I just typed them up, right? So it went 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and so on. Okay. Now, if that's the case, don't mind me, I'm just kind of changing there. There we go. So what we had was we needed to determine the number of observations n. Well, remember for us, we already learned that n was equal to 32. Okay. And then we need to find the middle value of the data set. Now, if it was an odd number, we would just go with this formula. But if it's an even number, ours is 32, that's a little trickier. So you find the n over 2 and the n over 2 plus 1 position. Let me show you in Excel real quick. So if n is equal to 32, n over 2 is equal to that value, cell D7, divided by 2. Right? So the 16th position, and then n over 2 plus 1 will be equal to that number, 16, cell D8 plus 1. Now, why am I having you do it this way? Well, because I want you to kind of get the formula thing, the way that I'm using my cells. It's called cell referencing. I'm referencing back to another cell with this. That means if I changed my number to 44, everything else would automatically change accordingly. Cool. All right, so I want the 16th and the 17th. So if I use my mouse again, you can see in the bottom right corner it says count 18, right down there, count 18. Well, I want count 16. There they are. So let me just kind of put these in a little box. Boom. And then down here would be the other 16. See, there's 16 more of them there. So if this is the 16th and this is the 17th, we highlight them in gray just like they were inside the notes. Then the median by hand is equal to the average of these two values. There we go. I have found the median by hand. Wasn't pretty, but I did it. And that's what I show you right back here, just written out a different way. So there's the first 16, there's the back 16. The median is the average of these two values right here. If this had been like 3 here, then it would have been 2.5 for the median, right? But it's not 3, it's 2. So you take 2 plus another 2, you add them up and you divide by 2, and away you go. All right, now do Excel and StatCrunch both find the median as well? Why, yes, yes they do. So let's go to the spreadsheet here. So if I type median, again, always want to label things for myself. It's equal to, and here's the formula for it, median. That's the Excel formula. Really hard, right? And then I want it to find the median of all of these data points. Okay, so A2 colon A33, boom. There we go. And I'm going to pick green. There you go. Pick whatever color you like. And I'm actually going to color this one as well, just so I can see it. This one was slightly different, so I'm going to leave it a different color. Even though it came up with the same number, it was doing a different method to do it. Now, what about StatCrunch? Well, StatCrunch found this automatically when you found the other summary statistics, the column statistics. So we went to stat and we went to summary stats and columns. And by the way, just so you know, if you see this little guy, that's a JavaScript. So if you click on it, it brings up various outputs. In this case, the last one we did. You can go to options, edit, and it takes you back to the window. So if median wasn't selected, you could select it. It is selected, however, for us. It's right there. Okay, so I'm going to cancel and get out of here. Cool. So we found the median with StatCrunch right there, with the formula in Excel right there. And we also did it by hand, which is not really going to be useful for us in the long run, but it was nice to see how it works, right? So the median is the point that it's literally got half of the data values below it and half the data values above it. That's the median. That's very different from the mean. Remember, the mean is a balance point. It might have, well, this one does. It has like 40 below it and 10 above it, right? Well, not quite that much, but it's not the middle value here. But the median, that's exactly what it is. It's the middle value. Doesn't matter how high. I mean, I could have 99 up here and it wouldn't make any difference, right? It would still be the median is 2. Let me get rid of that. All right, that's it for median. Next time, we'll come back and we'll talk about what it means for a statistic to be resistant and how mean and median compare. See you then.